Said you felt like you hadn't won anything yet, huh?
I mean, it was a really good accomplishment. All-time winning wrestler at Rutgers now after that win. So that's a lot to me. I mean, that's going to be there for a long time, especially because it's in the Big Ten. It's hard to get a lot of wins in the Big Ten, and they're a Big Ten three-time Big Ten champ. I remember being in Iowa this year looking at their wall, and it's like there's not many guys from Iowa that are three-timers. So I only could think of how many guys really were three-timers in their career, and the number's somewhere in the 70s. So it's a pretty unique list to be on. And I know when I was a kid, I'm looking at all those results who was the champ in 1995 when I was born, things like that. And I'm sure there's kids in the future that'll be doing that kind of thing, and it's cool that it'll be a guy from Rutgers and it'll be my name.
One tournament left. Does it feel like it's the end, or is it just like, no, I'm just...
Definitely feels like it's the end.
Yeah.
Not pressure-wise, just more exciting. I know I did everything I possibly could up to this point to put me in a good position to win it. It's just about executing, and there's things I could have executed better in that match, and I know I'm getting another better step up Micah Jordan next time I wrestle him, if it happens to be in the national finals. And he's the toughest guy I felt this year so far, so I know what I'm in store for, and I'm looking to make a statement, win the title, and hopefully it's in a big way.
How were you able to pull it together after he scored a couple times there in the third to tie it?
I wrestled him in Las Vegas earlier in the year, and the momentum of the match was in my favor in the beginning, and he started coming on at the end, and no doubt I was thinking about that for a long time and all week. I mean, we're training for the whole tournament, but we were training to wrestle that guy, and I didn't forget about that feeling, but I just knew if it came back to that point where I had that feeling of anxiety and holding on to lead, I wasn't gonna shut down. No matter what, I was gonna wrestle as hard as I could. And even though he got 2 takes there and started coming on, those were scramble positions, and I was scrambling through them. He was feeling it probably just as much as me, and that's a position I've been working on all year. I just haven't had the opportunity to hit it. A cradle, guy in the single, pop him over. Almost hit it in the first period. He was able to sink his head under my leg, but I'm really dangerous there, so that's his best shot, a single. I don't know if he'll really shoot it too many more times on me because of that. He already started switching up halfway through the match to a misdirection, and that makes me confident when I could shut down his best attack.
How do you change that in your mind and not have that anxiety when it starts happening like that?
Sometimes you can't fight it, man. Sometimes it's going to happen even when you prepare for it not to happen. It's the decision. Are you going to push through that wall, or are you going to crumble? And even though I won that match in Vegas, I kind of crumbled with it, and I was up 10 points and I only won by 4, So in my mind, it was putting myself in practice in that position, being overwhelmed, having fresh guys come in on me, just trusting my coaches in the preparation and my conditioning and my just body awareness, and it worked out.
Was that big for you? You kind of held on in Vegas, but you had 2 more takedowns this time around.
Yeah, takedowns 2-2. I mean, there was still, he got 2 really, not easy, but a lot easier than my takedowns were. When he does get through me, I need to make it a little tougher for him. I made it tough for him a couple times, but when he got the clean shots off, it was easy takes. So I'm gonna have to look back at it and see where the mistakes were, see where I can improve.
He starts getting the momentum, he scores, he ties it, and then
what I was thinking, I knew what he was thinking. He's like, I need 1 more takedown ride out to win the match, and I think he thought I was in a worse place mentally than I really was. My body felt good. I could have went the whole overtime if I had to, but I was thinking, fuck, I know he's really nervous when I get on top of him, so I'm gonna try to get on top of him, because I know I could ride him for 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Not how it worked out. Got the reversal, he got out, jumped on my legs, and had to work that cradle to get the takedown.
But when he was gonna cut, he cut you, and you immediately turned around. That kind of he was getting the momentum, and then boom, you get that reversal, and you took it. Did you know you were gonna do it, or
I didn't know that. I was like, I'm gonna. When he started lining up with me, I kind of felt him. The first time he cut me, he was starting to push on my head, and I love doing that because I get my cradle, my cow catcher, get the fall. But I'm a strong athlete like him, and I think he was thinking push, get to a control tie really quick so he get to another takedown, and I was like, I'm gonna jump the gun, boom, and get that reversal, and it really worked out. But I was thinking I got to stop this momentum, at least create a scramble from bottom, so he's still on top for 30 more seconds. I win by 1 point.
Yeah.
You said yesterday you wanted to make a statement going to nationals. Do you feel like you did that?
I feel like guys know that there might have been a question in people's mind, can he wrestle hard with the best guys for 7 minutes? And I think I answered that question. And is his offense good enough on his feet? I think I answered that question. He didn't pick bottom, so he couldn't see me turn him again. I picked bottom, he cut me right away. I mean, it's tough to beat a guy that you can't ride and you can't get out of. no matter how many takedowns you get on them. So.
What are the biggest differences between you now and in past trips to NCAAs?
I'm 23 years old. I got not like as much maturity as some like you guys, but I just feel like in the sport of wrestling I've been through a lot and a lot of ups, a lot of downs, and I just know how to get myself in the best place mentally and my body in the best place physically to go out there and put on a treat for the fans.
Pop quiz, what do the first 4 Big Ten champions tonight have in common?
We're all from New Jersey.
Ding, ding, ding. Winner, winner. All right, man, well, best of luck from now until Pittsburgh. We'll see you out there.
Thank you.
All right, thanks.